Hey YouTube, Somewhere Dead here with another video. So, what I want to talk about today is least valuable boss reward in Toontown Rewritten. So, in my opinion, the CJ reward is the least valuable and necessary reward that you really need in Toontown to succeed and do your tasks, whatever. Because honestly, if you're a max toon, unless you're still in training, if you're a max toon, then you don't really need it unless you're doing those for fun type of reward, or not rewards. Let me repeat that. Play for fun. You know, the toon tasks you get. There we go. Toon tasks that are just for fun and are like, oh, you get 1 million jelly beans or something like that. Well, you get a significant amount of jelly beans, and I'm pretty sure that's the only reward that would be useful for that situation, or if you're a toon in training and you need certain amount of bots. But really, it doesn't really matter. You don't really need it, to be honest. CJ, it's really difficult, and you also have to get a lot of, what are they? They're not merits. Jury notices. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta get a lot of jury notices. It's just ridiculous, to be honest. At least in the VP, even though, like, there are a bunch of bad toons there, and, like, they don't even have at least 3 level 5s or something like that. Or at least, well, how much is it? Yeah, at least 5 level 5s, then whatever. Still, the VP reward is pretty useful. You can use it during solos, etc. Because if you don't know what it is, which I hope you do, but if you're one of those new time Toontowners, then you wouldn't know what they are, so I'm just going to say it. The VP reward, I'm screwing up all my words today, I'm so sorry. The VP reward is very useful because, well, you get an NPC that can help you during solo. Let's say you're running out of sound. Professor Pete can restock you, I'm pretty sure. Is that the right one? I don't remember all of the Toontown cards. Been a while since I've actually done a VP in TTO when I had maxed stuff already, so yeah, there's that. The CFO is useful also because, oh wait, I wasn't done with VP, I'm sorry. So the VP, or if you're like low, or yeah, if you're like low on health, Flippy, I think, can tune you up. And then, Barnacle Betsy can help you defeat the cogs by, you know, just dropping, what was it? Piano? Wait, was that the pianos or Toontanic? I can't remember what it is. But yeah, Barnacle Betsy can get rid of those nasty cogs for you in case you need to, like, heal yourself, etc. Next, the CFO is very useful because, again, running low on laff, if your group is in peril in the CEO, you can use the CFO reward, i.e. if you get, there are 2 rewards, I think. No, there's 3. There's Gag Up, Tunes of the World, no, Tune Up Unites, there we go, and what was the last one? Was it Bean Fests? Yeah, that's 2. So, Bean Fests are more like, not very useful. They're more for fun, sort of, so count that off. But Tune Up and Restock, with Unites. Yeah, Restock Unites and Tune Up Unites. Those are helpful if you're soloing a boss and you're dying, or you don't have a throw left, etc. It can be very useful, so yeah, there's my opinion on that. Next, the CEO, which, well, you get a fire from, depending on the level of cogs, I think, in the facility, and not the facility, in the round you go in. I think if it's big cheese, you get like 2 pink slips, and pink slips, you can use those. Let's see. can use those to get rid of cogs easily if you're like soloing and you're like just spamming that out, you know? Of course, CEO, CFO, those are very challenging at first, but once you get like into it, then you'll be like, oh, this is easy, I can do this. Basically, kind of like high school, I guess. I'm currently in high school, so I know. Now, you may be saying, what are you talking about? You haven't been... Oh, wait, no, that's not... I've already explained that. Let's see. I know a lot of people will disagree with me in the comments saying, you don't know what you're talking about, the CJ is fun, whatever. You can have your opinion on that. I'm just sharing my opinion personally on how I feel about the CJ, so don't get mad at me about my opinion because that's ridiculous. Sorry, I had to do something. So that's why it's gonna be cut a little. Anyway, next thing I want to say. Okay, so the CJ reward is spawning buildings. I haven't explained this yet, which I probably should have in the first place, but kind of hopping around on my schedule of what I'm supposed to say. So the CJ, it's not really that useful, honestly. Unless you're helping another toon or just trolling, spawning a building, tons and tunes inside, which I think is kind of funny, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, there's not really any use for a cog invasion, a cog spawn, or just spawning one single cog. I mean, who cares really? It depends though. Sorry, it keeps getting cut. I accidentally clicked stop recording, so. The CJ reward, obviously, not that useful. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts on the CJ rewards as far as how productive and how much it'll help you in the game, exactly. I mean, yeah, that's just my final thoughts on it. Comment, rate, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and see you in the next rant/discussion video. Bye.